Yeah, welcome to Niger TV. Today we want to expose some history concerning some state in this country. And you want to be say you don't know the history of your state, this video not for you. Now for you to just settle down, watch this video from beginning to the end. Make una hear waiting Oba of Benin talk for inside this video. Not be only about Benin, even as Harry Dokubo still talks some kind things concerning Igbos, and he still expose some kind things concerning Igbos for this very video. I beg, if you never subscribe to this our YouTube channel, I beg make you try subscribe to the YouTube channel now so that you go fit to get more updates back to back. So I don't want to waste most of our time. Make una watch the video.
I therefore stand before you today as the 40th Oba of Benin. A direct descendant of Oromiya, the son of Oduduwa, whom the Benin people of that era knew as a Kaladiran, their self-exiled prince, who later became ruler in Ile-Ife. The Benin people recognize Oduduwa and his origin, but it is not our place to force this recognition on others outside our boundaries. The history of the world is a shared one, and there will certainly be unexpected connections in future. This is thus a time for unity and not divisiveness, a time for mutual respect, recognizing that our wholeness as people is so much more than the sum of our parts. Loribus unum.
This video is for the Pharisees and Sadducees who are going about following Jesus up and down in every meeting he's having. You are a Pharisee because you are far to see the truth. You are in all my videos questioning me because you want to prove that what I'm saying is not true. That's why I call you Benin ambassadors, because you are in Anyoma. You are living among us, but you are representing Benin, always claiming you are descendant of Benin. But I've told people, I'll be here to puncture all your lies and false history. The Oba of Benin, in his own mouth, admitted that Oromiya came from Ile-Ife, because who sent him is Oduduwa, which is an Ile-Ife man, Yoruba man for that matter. And we all know by the history, if you go and look for the video, you see it. He said it that Oromiya has a son, which is called Iweka. Iweka finally became the first king of Benin, the first Oba of Benin. Oba Atokpe is said. This is not disrespectful, but I can't sit down and watch you people keep playing false narrative to my people. I made a post when I went to Buluku, showing the Uburu festival. People saw the other neighbor and they said, these people are practicing Benin culture. What is other neighbor doing here? I did not argue because I thought that people on Twitter had some common sense, but I didn't know that Twitter is just people who are dragging up and down without no reasoning. Then I made another post about Asaba of Asaba. I see some of you coming online to be saying he dressed like Oba of Benin. I need to address that issue. I will say it here. Everything that Oba of Benin is known for is a borrowed culture from us, not his own. Of course, if Oduduwa, Oromiya, and Iweka, who is the first Oba of Benin, are Yorubas, do Yorubas dress like this? Do they dress like this Asaba of Asaba? Do Yorubas go other neighbor? That will tell you, common sense will tell you that if this man was born in Idu, remember that in that video, Oba said that Iweka became king after Idu dynasty ended. And he was born in the Idu. Today you call it Benin, but he was Idu. He was born in Idu, trained in Idu, dressed like Idu before he became the king of Idu. So everything he's wearing, his coronation, was a borrowed from the Idu people, not his own. Because Yoruba man cannot dress like this, cannot hold these things. This is our own. And if you know the history of Idu, you know that Idu has 3 tribes there. We, the Igbos in Anyoma right now, and some Igbos in rivers that migrated from here due to the crisis and went to rivers. Then the Igodo, which you have your Guianese, still living in Benin today. And you know about these Shan people. These are the 3 people living in Idu kingdom. So he has nothing that Oba Benin is holding today to dress that is his own. But I know people will talk truth now and they always persecute. Because people, I told you, the more you want to point finger to us, the more they saying you are to be blamed. The more you press the food that you want to swallow, you begin to see the seed of the Gada and the yam. That is it. You want to press it so that you will see that you want to drag us. But you don't know that you are shooting yourself in the foot. None of the things there is your own. It's borrowed. But we'll lie the sleeping dog to lie low, but people will always want to wake the lion up. That is the problem. Look at this video now. When I made a video saying, Okpobo people are Igbos. Some people say a lie, they are not Igbo. Even if they are singing Igbo in that, they are both this thing. But all is only each other practice this thing. I said no, Obaru people practice this thing. This is since last year. Today I have evidence of it. The Obaru people in Anambra State practice the same thing. They do water boat carnivals. They do water boat culture.
The Jaws and the Igbos, who makes up River State, you can't take us for granted. So the River State Igbos are denying they are not Igbos. They are Igbos. Yeah. How can you better say they are Benin? Better say they are Benin. What language are they speaking? Benin language. What name are they answering? Is it Bungwa? Is this Oba Bungwa? I don't know what Bungwa means, but I know that is Igbo. I don't know what Bungwa means. Is it Bungwa? Yes, sir. Wicked. Is it Oba Bungwa? The people that do not know their identity. I'm a Laban man, the throne I'm sitting now that you are seeing, the throne is an man. From above, I cannot deny, I might not like the characters of Igbo people around, but I cannot because of that reject my Igbo identity. I have Igbo blood flowing in my vein, I have Igbo DNA. It's a Bunga, it's now Obabunga. These are the characters that the president Bola Tinubu is about, who are even denying where they come from. So whatever is it, Amechi is this thing. Wikwe is this thing. Which of them is answering the Benin? Peke. That about Benin. Hey, they are Benin people, everybody. Peke. Not gonna go be Benin.
Yeah, greetings. I remember myself, Ogenemaru na Isoko. I know they deny the fact I know from Isoko. I'm fully from Isoko. I want to ask my Isoko people question. Those ones, when they know they agree, say, Isoko are Igbo, and Igbo na Isoko. If you say Igbo, no be Isoko. Isoko, no be Igbo. Isoko are they from Yoruba? Or Isoko are they from Fulani? Abi Isoko na from Hausa? Because Isoko need to come from somewhere. If you say Isoko, they not be Igbo, and Igbo people, they not be Isoko people, then where Isoko people for come from? If you say the Isoko people come from Benin, Benin is different from Edo State. Benin is different from Edo State. Benin is inside Edo State, as Isoko still dey inside Delta State. So if you say Isoko people, they are not Igbo, say they come from Benin, where do Benin people come from? Because now where the Benin people come from, now then Isoko people go come from. So I did ask, if you, as an Isoko man, as an Isoko woman, say the Isoko people not be Igbo, are you telling me that the Isoko people, they are not Yorubas? Or are you telling me that the Isoko people, they are not Fulanis? Or you are telling me that the Isoko people, they are Hausa? Because definitely, the Isoko people, they get where they come from. You said the Isoko, they migrated from Idu land. Who are those Idu that the Isoko people were living in their land? I want you to answer that question. When we say Isoko na Igbo, Igbo na Isoko, we know what we are saying 100%.
I realized that anytime one Igbo man comes out to deny that he's not an Igbo man, I noticed that the entire tribes in Nigeria become so happy. They become so happy everywhere. You will see them reposting it, they will spread it, It becomes a major information. Radio stations will carry it, FMs and TV stations will begin to carry it as though it is one very important thing. They want to spread it. But when you hear majority of Igbo people comes out to say we are Igbo, you will not see those people carry it. You will not see them spread the news. You will never see those news in all the mainstream medias and all that. Some mainstream medias were not even paid to carry the news. The issue that I'm hearing now, the one of Akachiku Dibia, who has been the only man moving from one place, one media house to the other, parading himself and calling himself IPO. This same man he has been the only one that Ikwere is not part of Ohanese. Meanwhile, the former Secretary General, the former Ohanese, those who formed Ohanese, Ndibo, beginning from Aguma, even the man he's referring to in his news press conference, is Ucho Okoko and Ikwere man. Aguma and Ikwere man, these have been Ohanese Ndibo expos. They have participated in Ohaneze Igbo, and nobody came to object it. Those who fought Ohaneze Igbo, he's parading himself to be the mouthpiece of the entire Ikwere people. How can one man come out and be speaking on behalf of the entire Ikwere people? When you watch his press conference, you will notice that it is only him. In all the press conference he has ever held, it has always been only him. The last time he had a press conference was him and one other man that was sleeping. The man was even sleeping. The man was not even ready to listen to what they are saying. So you can see that he's trying to fight it all means to tell the world that we are not Igbo. I don't know who is paying him. I don't know who is sponsoring all this. Truth be told, there's something behind it, because one man cannot carry his money to Arise TV and everywhere and be paying media houses in order just because he wants to tell the world that we are not Igbo. Something he cannot change. Media is a very powerful tool. We know media is powerful too. That's why he goes to the media. And of course, the Yoruba media helped him and boosted it to let everybody know that we are not Igbo. And who told you we are not Igbo? Ikwere people. Who told you Ikwere is not Igbo? Okay, anybody that is deceiving you that Ikwere is not Igbo, that person just they deceive you here and there. Typical Igbo, ancient Igbo, that is who we are, Ikwere. If Akachuku Dibia and his cohort and the rest of them can come out boldly and say that they are from Benin, then we also have the right to say that we are from Igbo. That we are Igbo. We have the right to say we are Igbo. Of course, in his affirmations, you saw it now, that he has always said that we have several, the Ikwere is made up of several, came out from several roots, several Igbo roots. Of course, he mentioned the arrow. We have the arrow. In fact, greater percent of the Ikwere population, they are all arrow. We are all from arrow descendants. No doubt, we are all from arrow descendants. Some are also from the Ungwa area and all that. The Obios and the rest of them, we know how, what is Obio? Obio is Obia. It was later, reformed and all that to Obio. So leave all these talks. Ikwere is not Igbo. Ikwere is not Igbo. You see everywhere. Ikwere is not. Why is he saying this kind of thing? The entire media, everybody is happy. The Yoruba man is happy. They are very good. The Hausa man is very happy. Everybody is happy. But do not forget, you'll be happy or they will still address you as an Igbo man. No matter how happy these people are that you are denying your Igbo, they will still address you as an Igbo man. If today anything is happening, you mention your name, Akachuku Dibia, you are an Igbo man, okay? You are an Igbo man. That name is not given to an ordinary Igbo man. The name Akachuku Dibia is not an ordinary name that everybody answers in Igbo land. It's a special ancient name, a name that is deeply rooted in the ancestors, in the custom, traditions of Igbo land. That is the name is bearing. The name Dibia signifies a medicine man, a healer in Igbo land. That is what it means in Igbo land, and that is what it means in Igbo, in Central Igbo language. The name Akachuku simply means hand of God, hand of God. That is what we call it, Akachineke, Akachuku. That is what Central Igbo, that is what is called in Central Igbo, Akachuku, hand of God. The meanings are the same meanings everywhere in all the Igbo extractions. So how come he's boldly using the same name, wearing that kind of magnificent Igbo name, ancient Igbo name, and coming out to proclaim that he's not an Igbo man? Let me do that. Is that not something that we all should be worried? That this kind of man coming out, something is deeply wrong somewhere. I have always said it. Something is wrong. Hey, how we got to the, we are fathers, married Igbo women. What kind of mockery is that? You are mocking us. The likes of Akachuku Dibia, I am telling you, you are mocking Ikwere people. Keep on mocking your house, not Ikwere people. You are mocking yourself. You are making jest of yourself in the public. Akachuku, and you have refused to change that name. Change the name now. You know what? You see the youth, then pray now. Carry on the disgrace Ikwere people. Coming out of public or radio, television, and they will announce it Akachuku Dibia. And yet, you come out to deny Igbo. Ikwere is the name, just like we have the Ohafia, the Arochukwu, the Nsukas, the Ika people, the Anyama, the Anyocha, as like Banke. And so Ikwere is also a major clan. A sub-Igbo group that will never be taken away from us from tomorrow, if you like. It will not be taken away from us. We remain Igbo. And I am proud of that people. We are proud of identifying with our Igbo-ness. We are Igbo people. We are Igbo. Mr. Akachuku, you go cry, tire. We be Igbo. We are Igbos, for God's sake. No matter how you go about with all this media parade and all that, you cannot change the fact that we are Igbo people. We are Igbo. Ikwere is Igbo. I repeat, we are Igbo. He said, Ikwere, whatever. Have you ever heard that kind of name in River State? Have you heard of anything like IPO? Except the Yoruba media that is carrying it. Have you heard anything of such kind of organization in River State? Have you been here? We don't River State. Have you heard of IPO before? IPO. They say he said IPO. Only one man organization. And you see only him on camera come out and be reading nonsense. Mocking himself. I say, you're denying your Igbo. I said, keep on, that's your business. If you bring 20 people at your back, whenever you're holding your press conference, I will bring 20 persons. I may not have the money to hold press conference here and there, but if you bring 20 persons, me too, on my own small phone, I will bring 20 Ikwere people who will stand at my back. If you bring all Ikwere clans to hold your press conference, I will bring all Ikwere clans to hold my press conference, indicating that we are Igbo people.
#YKYE. You know your end. Yes, it's obvious that one day a time will come when somebody behind will help you to understand who you are. Yes. Maybe by denying your identity for political purposes, maybe
to influence people, maybe for a particular reason, or just to betray your brother, you know your end. One day, why we have to come this way is we have seen some Igbo men and women, prominent personalities, both politically. Everybody know they are Igbo by history, by origin, by trace. Let's go by trace. You know, when you talk about trace, like I can trace my generation to 4-5 generation, yes, and I will confirm as to be Igbo. Then trace your generation to 3-4-5. Your father, your grandfather, your great-grandfather, your great-great-great-grandfather, and so on. You will tell me if you look at yourself and tell yourself that you are not an Igbo man or woman. The truth be told, like I said, I'm into the hashtag YKYE. You know, and you know your end. That's the hashtag YKYE. You know your end. Hashtag you know your end. Because one day, like I said, somebody introduced somebody behind. We have to tell you your real origin, your real history, in case you're trying to forget. Don't place smartness in your identity, because it will fire back someday. Yes, as an when someone dies in upstairs, you have to bring the person down from burial, unless otherwise. Denying yourself as an Igbo man or woman, be who makes you a slave, no matter the level you are, politically, academically, whatever, professional, whatever level you are a modern man's slave or a modern woman's slave.
Yeah, so guys, I hope you guys are enjoying the video, and as I said earlier, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, where you can be getting updates back to back. I mean a direct update. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel, Niger TV. So now here waiting Asari Dokubo talk, and now here waiting Oba of Benin talk. As I talk to now, we still get more people when they go see talk concerning their culture and their religion. I don't want to waste most of our time. Make sure you watch the video and make sure not forget share. Thank you.
Because you choose to deny who you are, to submit to who you are not, whereby belittling yourself to the personality of your identity. Do you know what it means that
what I want to say today may actually change whatever you think you know about being an Igbo person. And if you're an Igbo person, please listen very attentively. There is this thing that is trending these days about Igbo does not have history. First thing is this: you can't counter lies by insult. If I'm lying, you should be able to have questions to counter me. What is the work of a lawyer? The work of a lawyer is to question a criminal. Even with evidence, he will question you to make you become guilty. That's the work of a lawyer. But here, some people come online just to body shame or insult. No. You should be paying for the knowledge I'm passing here. Even if you're my enemy, when you come to my page, you should calm down and learn. Because the information I'm passing here are not for children. They are for adults. If you notice, Igbo has been existing as a name before now. Because some people, I hear people saying, who was Igbo before now? For you to know that Igbo have been existing, we have already known, our people have already known that they are Igbo right from day one. Just check some Igbo villages. You will see Igbo in the name of the villages. Starting from Edo State, the Ebanke people are called Igbo Akere. Igbo is in their name. We have Akuku Igbo in Anyoma. We have Ibuku in Anambra. Even in Ikwere, we have Opi Igbo in River State. Our forefathers has in every way used Igbo, their own name, their own tribe as a name, littered all over Igbo communities. So it's not like somebody say, now somebody give us the name. We know we are the Asian people. Our forefathers know they're the Asian people. They call themselves Igbo. The truth is that nobody can read our history, because our history is not written in alphabet. It's not ABCD. It's not ABCD. Can you read this thing here that I'm showing you? Google is your friend. That's why I'm angry with the 21st century youths who always online to argue blandly and insult people without making research. You have a smartphone. You have data. You're not making use of it. Can you read this? Can you know what this means? But do you know this is a writing in Igbo language? That is why the Europeans could not read our history. You are saying that it until the Portuguese came that we now have a history. No, we have a history documented, written down, but the Portuguese could not read it. And they decided to manufacture their own and give to the world. Just like Mango Park saying he's the one that discovered the River Niger. That river was given name as Oshimiri, Omambala, before the Mango Park came. But it's the River Niger that is trending. But nobody remember his own Mbala is called. That Oshimili is called in the other side of the Niger. That is it. That name, he has a name before the Magopa came. This is what we are talking about. We have a history documented, written down. But can you read it? Because our writing wasn't ABCD. It wasn't English language. You cannot read it except you know who can read it. And that's why the white men throw it off and decided to introduce their own. Because our writing is a caliphate that you cannot extend. Nsibidi Igbo is our writing. Look at this. It means meeting. And plenty minute meeting means conference. Nsibidi Igbo. Go and check it. It's as old as 400 years. So when a Benin man or Yoruba man that is just recent days, Yoruba was given name by the Hausa or the Fulani people, is trying to compare himself with Igbo, it's an insult to us. It's an insult to a person like me, knowing what I know. It's an insult. Check it now, Google artifact. Today, if you go to Switzerland, is in museum. United Nations Archives has these documents of some written down things that they cannot even explain the symbols, what it means. But it's called Nsibidi Igbo, our Igbo language. Remember, when it was written, there was no paper. There was no biro. It is carved on the wood, on the wall, on the ground, on the stone. Those days, to carve those things with the kind of instrument they have those days, when they want to carve it, it takes time. So just mean cross like this with some signs at the end. So we have a history written down. But when the Europeans came, they cannot read it. They cannot. Because our writing is not ABCD. It's not ABCD. We have a history. Strong one. And we give one a history. Because this is more than 400 years by the archaeologists discovery. They said they pack all the whole writing and dump them in Calabar region when the colonial masters came. It was later when they were leaving, they packed all of them from Mekong area, Calabar region, and took some to England, took some to Paris, took some to Switzerland. And there are some of them in archive today. They don't even know what they wrote there because none of us in the present day can even interpret it. Go and make research. Nsibidi Igbo is our writing. Our forefathers wrote down our histories, but nobody can read it. We are the Asian people. Our forefathers know that we are Asian. That's why they call ourselves Igbo, Asian people. I'm out of here, John.
Greetings, great Biafrans all over the world. Friends of Biafra and lovers of freedom. My name is Amadi Bakar Omorui, aka Biafran C, a loyal servant to the Biafra Republic government in exile and Biafra de facto government in homeland, led by His Excellency Mazi Simon Ekpanjoku. Today is the 29th day of November 2024. The Biafra people of Aba, Adoka, Afema Igodomigodo, Ahoda, Akpakip Uro, Alanso, Aludo, Anyoma, Branem, Calabar, Ebonyi, Ebube, Eda, Enugu, Epei, Esan Igodomigodo, Ezani, Iden Igodomigodo, Iduibon, Igala, Ibani, Ika, Ikemba, Ikom, Ikumesia, Itai, Iwere, Ihuronha, Odumegu, Ogbia, Ogoja, Ohabwenyi, Ohuku, Okigwe, Omambala, Olu, Owere, Kwa, South Atlantic, Urobo Isoko. In this historic event, the 40th state of Biafra today marks the dawn of a new chapter, where every citizen stands tall under the banner of freedom and justice. So we, the nation of Biafra, lowers the flag of colonial Nigeria and Britain and put a complete end to subjugation as we raise the Biafra flag, united in our resolve for a future of peace and prosperity of Biafra.
Biafra will hide you.
Aye, Biafra!
Biafra will hide you.
Aye, Biafra!
Biafra will hide you.
Aye, Biafra!
Biafra will hide you. Land of the rising sun, once you go. Land of the rising